Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am back, and I'm kind of a doofus because those of you who saw me upload this morning.
Pithy campaign slogans. The buck stops here. 1,000 points of light. And I did not have sex with that woman.
Well, I did, but I didn't inhale.
All that looking around, and they were right there. Anyway, I uploaded this video without voice narration because apparently the mic slipped after recording the last one, and I didn't notice. So, sorry about that. So, I think we've got all the cue cards we need now. All or almost all. No, I know it's almost all, because I didn't see the one we need.
Hi,
or one of the ones I know we need.
Remember. Thank you.
Yes, we've heard it. I didn't actually mean to set off a Max interview.
Find an ammo store around here?
I've got some extra you can have. What do you pack? 45 caliber?
You're not very good Secret Service agents, are you?
Sure they are. They're being good Americans. Guns, guns, guns. Alright. Jimmy Two Teeth is still kicking back in the
Please do not
recliner.
feed a submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing.
Sub sandwiches. No, you feed it submarine sandwiches. Duh. Says it right there in the title. Submarine sandwich.
White paint.
Everything somebody would need to renovate round.
Later.
Nothing changed over here. So, I know they're around here somewhere. I know the cards I need to ruin fake Lincoln are present.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Not that useful.
1,000 points of light.
Bush League. Strictly Bush League
Buck
quote.
stops here.
Can't think of a Teddy Roosevelt pun. That's not a presidential line.
I'm glad that I've been given. Two wrongs don't make.
There we go. I like that one.
Have sex with that woman.
Yeah, I definitely do not have all of them I need.
1,000
And I gotta
points of light.
switch them one at a time to get to the one that I know I want. Is this the tax plan one? I don't remember.
How would you describe your tax plan?
The buck stops here.
We're not quite sure what Lincoln meant by that, so it looks like, yes, the American people have decided to ignore it.
Damn.
That's enough for now.
Keep 'em coming. I'm ready for anything.
Hold on. Yeah, it turns out I was missing something. And it was my fault for looking for nothing but actual cue cards. Because the last one I need isn't actually a cue card. It's just that the others I found were all cue cards, and I thought, hey, 2 out of 3. And it's been like 8 years since I played this.
Lefty's tool rental shop is still vacant.
Remember that afternoon when I put on a baseball cap and spent hours out here playing fizzball with Lefty?
If you mean that night when you put on a hockey mask and spent hours chasing Lefty down the street with a chainsaw, then yes.
Precious memories.
Ugh. Alrighty.
Give me all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
That's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Apparently, there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives.
There we go. I got what I needed. Well, it is there. Now I got what I needed. I didn't actually have it yet in the moment that I said it, but then seconds later I acquired it, so no harm, no foul. Now we can head back and have an unbiased
Where are we going, Sam?
debate.
We're off to the White House.
Oh, boy.
Yay! We are heading to the White House. Not the Blue House. Not the greenhouse either. Not that kind of effect. Not the greenhouse effect. Okay, that's enough of that. Not a blue house. Not a purple house. Okay, I'm running out of crayons. to read colors off of. What? That's how everybody does it, right? There we go.
Give me all you got.
Now we ask about the tax plan.
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln has proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
And that means I win. At least it almost means I win. Nope, it means I win.
The results from
By
the
9%.
emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States. In an unprecedented show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be me, you idiot.
Uh-oh.
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves.
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
So who knew Abe Lincoln had death ray eyes? Certainly not me, that's for sure.
That's not even worth a comment.
Well then, I guess we'd better remedy this situation, because we can't have a giant statue monument on the rampage.
Any golf balls? Nope.
Would have been a good souvenir. But yeah, no. Yeah, no, we can't just have him on what they have determined to be a rampage, which is effectively just him running down the street.
After that rampaging Lincoln.
You're going down, Abe.
No, in all seriousness, he's not destroying anything. There's not even any other cars on the road for him to menace. He's just... He might as well just be jogging.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions like him.
We have you surrounded, Abe. Pull over and let's discuss this.
Lincoln smash!
He's
Brrr.
a hater, isn't he?
Yeah, but Lincoln not actually smashing anything.
Lincoln, you sit down and behave yourself right this minute.
I will destroy you.
Alright. That's not going to do anything. I'm doing my best, but I can't stop him. And Max got elected president. Typical. Because he's famous on TV, they vote for a TV star, for a former TV star.
He's made of marble, Max, and fueled by rage.
Even though he clearly has no knowledge of the politics or the situation. Just let me shoot the guy. Oh well, I guess I'm going to have to find a or differently violent solution. Hold on a second. So, we are going to have to find a way to solve this that doesn't involve just shooting at him because he's a statue. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And the Sybil's. Hey, Sybil. How you doing?
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. You believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married?
She's long dead.
Self-centered jerks.
Preach it, girlfriend.
So you changed careers again?
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Come again?
A carbon dating service. I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I wanted a fresh start and a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carving dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
So it's still a dating service. Clever.
You're having financial problems?
I'm afraid so. After my public humiliation with Lincoln, all the applicants for my dating service demanded their money back. Not to mention all the money tied up in pending litigation with the clients who watched Max's dating video.
I stated very clearly up front that viewer discretion was advised.
Really, I would love to just close up shop for a while and take a vacation. Forget about Honest Abe and all the lawsuits.
It was a wardrobe malfunction.
But unless I get a major windfall, I have to hope the carbon dating business takes off.
Yeah, but how many people need a freelance hired carbon dating?
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know. Something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very professional.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything.
No.
I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is.
Not how it
Allow me to
works.
demonstrate. This tiki is, oh my gosh, it's 2,000 years old. This is fantastic.
Old is good?
Absolutely. I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places. I might even get a grant. I'd be rich.
Okay, number one, you just brought that tiki in with you and put it on the desk. It doesn't matter how old it is. It doesn't... Anyway, and the point is that's carbon dating is... Okay, even I don't know it that well, but I know enough to know that there's a certain amount of carbon in all organic material, and you can tell how old it is by testing how much of the carbon has bled off in the time it's been around. So an ancient piece of statue carving wood is going to be less carbonated, have less carbon...
Can you borrow your
never
carbon
mind.
dating machine?
No way. That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems. Unless I get a grant, since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Alright then.
Who could possibly need a freelance carbon dating service?
Plenty of people. Freelance archaeologists, independent historians, rogue paleobotanists,
Rogue
It's also naughty
paleobotanists.
fun for your next bachelorette party.
and now that Antiques Thunderdome is getting so popular, business is bound to pick up.
Antiques Thunderdome? The show where common everyday people bring random junk from around the house to a giant steel cage match and engage in a no-holds-barred appraisal to the death?
That's the one. Now everybody's convinced they have some priceless treasure in their attic, and their home will be declared a historic monument.
Excuse me. Well then, I don't see any more need to be here. So, she needs a government grant, does she? Friggin' millennials think they get entitled to handouts everywhere left. Wait a minute, I'm a millennial. She's old. Shut up. Never mind. Well, now we just have to head back to the White House and make a few adjustmentations to
Where
the
we going,
American
Sam?
budget.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Off we go into the sun. That sounds hot and uncomfortable. Why the hell would anybody want to go into the sun? Man, apparently soldiers were even stupider back then than well, I can't just say soldiers. People are today. No, I'm not being serious. I'm not trashing World War I veterans.
Finally, Mr. President, you're here.
That's the president? People will vote for anyone these days.
Your evidence of that.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time for foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
Alrighty then. Let's adjust the register.
Hey, look, Max. It's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
No comment? Fine, be that way.
It's the official United States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
Even better, Max. You can actually change the official date.
Oh boy!
I can change the day at will. I could make it tomorrow if I wanted to. In fact, I am drunk with power.
Of Earth, we have now changed the official date.
Mark your calendars. Update your checks. All hail Max.
And by tomorrow, I mean last week. Alright. We got 3 little mini mooks in my office.
Look, Max, it's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the 7 Keys. It's our old pal, the former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Peepers.
That's former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semi-finalist, Governor Peepers.
Good for you. Alright.
You're a governor, too?
That's right. I got North Dakota. North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice. We've got a rich and varied history. North Dakota, hope you like snow.
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte.
Hey!
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
Couldn't that apply to any of these Dakotas?
Plenty! Snowmen, snow angels, snow forts, snowball fights, homemade ice cream, and of course the majesty of Mount Rushmore!
That hasn't been decided yet.
Right, I spoke too soon.
So the Dakotas are fighting over who gets Mount Rushmore. Isn't that already decided?
What business do you have in the Oval Office?
We need the president to settle custody of Mount Rushmore!
Max has the presidential pen. Somewhere.
Just tell me where to sign. Great! The problem is solved! But seriously, if you guys see the president, tell him we're waiting.
Max is president.
Max really is president now.
It was in the papers. We haven't been watching the news back in Fargo. We've been so busy with the arms buildup. What was that? Did I say arms buildup? I meant Winter Paradise Toboggan and Scrapbooking Jamboree.
You're bad at lying.
Can't we all just get along?
We can if we all just keep quiet and avoid another incident. Honesty is rarely the best policy. All us presidents know that.
Sadly true. Alright, I think we should move along, talk to one of the others, see if we can't clarify what this Dakota Rushmore nonsense is all about.
Max, you remember most omnipotent exaltedness Max Sama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize our loyal subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
So we're not going to make him say you made me mess up catchphrase again? At any point?
Sing your theme song for us.
No, I don't sing that anymore. I want to be respected as more than just a beloved TV celebrity.
If it makes you feel better, you were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
What have you been up to?
Winning an election. I'm now the governor of South Dakota.
Hey, just like Whizzer.
No, not just like Whizzer. I was the first one of us to run for office.
Like you invented it. You just... forget it.
What are you doing as governor?
I'm fixing the problems in the state and getting it back to perfect working order. Did you know that the Black Hills are really more of a greenish-gray? I've got a committee addressing the problem.
But what about the Badlands?
We're making them even worse.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing. Awkward.
Leader Spec.
And lastly, Whizzer.
Here to give another demonstration on soda abuse?
That's not funny.
Why should your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy, they too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
Didn't exist.
Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
Because they had crappy dentistry back then. Duh. Alright.
Why not divide it up equally?
That would never work. It's not even.
Each of you could get a third of Roosevelt.
I want the mustache.
I wanted the mustache.
Okay, Max gets Roosevelt's mustache, Specs gets the glasses, Peepers, you get an ear and both nostrils.
That just leaves me with the forehead.
All right then, Wizard, we'll throw in Crazy Horse, but that's my final offer.
It's not even finished.
This will never work. It's just like last time.
So, West
How did
Dakota.
West Dakota become a separate state?
3 of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all 3 of us won. The voters realized they'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states.
Not how it works.
When the unpleasantness began.
What was the unpleasantness?
We fought for a long time about how to divide up the states.
There was almost a war.
But we divided everything up fairly and all agreed that Mount Rushmore should be in the south.
We did not! You!
I what?
You! Oh, never mind.
I don't think they're being honest. They're all covering up stuff.
Stay dry, Wizman.
So, I will figure this out next time. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. Good night.